We like just barely got to equilibrium in ES. Probably like just underneath it. That's just like another bearish confluence for me. Okay. Invalidation of this gap would be like step one. Yeah, bro, this is looking like a 10 a.m. Manipulation candle. Manipulate to the upside at 10 a.m. There's like the tiniest wick right here, but there was no manipulation. You know, this 10 a.m. candle had like a little wick, but that's not manipulating to the downside. This is manipulation to the upside. Again, kind of reinforcing that bearish bias for me. But that's the nice thing about day trading is like, I could be thinking that, hey, price is going to go down this entire time, and then it says, nope, not today, and then I can still flip my bias and I'll be able to hopefully make money. So price has been slowing down a bit, probably due to CPI being tomorrow and FOMC meeting minutes that are coming out at 2 p.m. today. We're looking pretty good right now. Again, first step would be this 1 minute imbalance to get it validated. High key could literally like place a tentative position, a tentative short on this imbalance getting invalidated. Low key might do that. Because we have all of this low resistance liquidity. I might do that on ES once we invalidate this. So I'll place like 2 positions here, and then I'll wait for a little bit more confirmation. So I entered into like a small amount of my trade right here, because again, regardless, if I'm going to want to flip bullish, okay, wow, I'm already up a significant amount of money here. Well, wow. So we invalidated this gap with like little to no other confluences here. I still have some risk that I'm willing to put on the table if we get more confluences though. So again, like I was saying, even if I want to flip bullish, I'm going to want to see some sort of low time frame manipulation. So right now we are taking out these 5-minute lows, but ideally, you know, we get more of a retrace on the hourly to be able to move up higher, if that's even something that price wants to do. And like this, and then for like long term, which would ideally be this and this, and then these bottom ones down here. Okay, wow, we're moving. I'm up like a lot of money right now. If we break 5-minute structure, that'd be great. Looking like a pretty clean sweep so far on the 15-minute, but again, this is just low time frame action right now, so we can't get too ahead of ourselves. I entered on ES over NASDAQ because ES has these these equal lows right here. Versus NASDAQ, we manipulated these lows. So on ES, it's just more low resistance draws on liquidity. So we have like 5-minute low and then equal 1-minute lows that add up to 2 5-minute lows right here. So it's just a better draw on liquidity for me. We have this 1-minute order block right here. We're filling this 1-minute gap. Again, I don't want to get too ahead of myself because we very well could just be coming down to sweep out this 5-minute low to end up going higher. So we don't want to get too ahead of ourselves here because this very well could just be manipulation to move higher. We're filling in this 1-minute gap here. I think I'm not going to, we'll see how price reacts off this gap. I want to see how this 5-minute candle closes. If we break 5-minute structure here, that would be great. Same thing here on NASDAQ. Okay, so we broke structure on the 5-minute on both indexes. Now, something that I have to be super duper careful about is now that we broke structure on the 5-minute, odds are we're going to get a 5-minute retrace. So I'm not going to be looking to add to the position off of this one candlestick down because we just broke 5-minute structure. We very, very well, even on ES, could like come back up, wick out these highs for like an SMT just to move lower. So that's something that we definitely have to keep in mind. Again, I don't want to get ahead of myself and be like, yeah, this shit's going to the floor. We just pushed into this, or actually no, we just missed. Did we hit it? Not yet. There we go. Now we just hit this 1-minute order block. See, now we're getting moves up here. So we broke 1-minute structure. A really good bearish indicator would be following this 1-minute break of structure to the upside because look, so on the 5-minute, we broke structure to the downside, right? That's like a really good sign for us. 1-minute break of structure to the upside is like somewhat of a good sign for us as well because it means the 5-minute is retracing. So if we can see that we already got the 1-minute break of structure to the upside, now if I want to potentially get another entry, which I'm not sure if I will want to do that, all we'll be waiting for is just some sort of bearish order flow confirmation or break of bullish order flow on the 1-minute because we're in bullish order flow right now. So there's a couple ways that we could see that. Either a inverse fair value gap, which we don't have any fair value gaps, bullish fair value gaps on the 1-minute right here. A break of structure to the downside. So if we form this up candle right here and then we break structure, or now we're moving down again, but if we were to form an up candle, so right now these are the lows that we're monitoring for another 1-minute break of structure to the downside, that would be another confirmation, and or the 79% extension on the Fibonacci. If we were to close underneath this, then that would be a pretty good sign for me that, hey, we're going to want to go lower. And then I would probably add like very lightly longer term position to be able to seek out like these London, Asian, and external draw on liquidity lows. So let's
he's a project. You know, they have workers up into the office. I like this pick for the Lions. You know, the other thing about the Lions, you know, I don't know if it was on defense, but they had so many injuries. Oh, anything to try to get a little bit of depth is certainly worth it for Detroit. They had the 70th overall pick in the draft. After that, the New Orleans Saints picked after that, and they went defensive tackle, the 11th defensive tackle taken in this draft. That's the most winning position.
Algorithm. They're written by a programmer, and they have to be written to go somewhere, okay? Where are they written to go? These technical areas that we're putting out. Those algorithms are going to that as sure as we're having this conversation. There's no doubt. They want to shake out the longs, and they want to get people short. And what do the smart people do that are on the bottom of these algorithms that are scooping this stuff up? They're feeding into these people. That's what algorithms do. I'm able to take advantage of what they're giving me. Printing the money, man. That's what we do, and we do it every day. Hundreds of times.
In terms of market makers and hunting stops, there's a big thing in the retail space of like price hitting your stop loss, then going completely the other way,
Right.
and people feeling very targeted. I've heard you say that that is a case, that is something that does take place.
Yes, you're 100% right. I started focusing on the algorithms a very long time ago. It wasn't my will. I was an agent. Algorithms are there to create volatility and liquidity. They want to trap. One of the trades that lose money 85-90% of the time is when you sell a failed breakdown. Those algorithms know that. You just know it. And I know that those algorithms are going to make that print. And they're programmed in to go to those strike prices. A lot of retail traders, they all make the same mistake. The important thing is for retail traders is
The number one podcast in the trading space, the fastest growing, and that's thanks to every single one of you. Welcome back, everyone, to the Words of Wisdom podcast. We are back once again, and still the number one podcast in the trading space and the fastest growing, thanks to all of you and our incredible guests. Talking of which, we have a true veteran with us today. He first set foot on the New York Stock Exchange in 1995, so in 1 year's time, that will make 60 years. Absolutely incredible, the amount of knowledge that is going to be shared here with us today. At one point, he was responsible for 90% of the volume traded in IBM, which was almost 20% at one point of the S&P. And I am proud and honored to announce that we have Richie Nasser with us today.
thank you so much for that. Appreciate it.
I'm trying to work on my intros. But Richie, it's an absolute honor, like I said. And what we like to just start off with is sort of how you got into trading. Like what were the mindset going into trading, especially at that time, you know, the New York Stock Exchange as well. Where was your mindset? Why trading in the first place?
It's pretty amazing. You know, first of all, I thank the good Lord because I couldn't have carved out a better situation for myself without really knowing what I was doing. You know, I started out in a typical, my family is a typical Italian family growing up in Queens, New York. But I grew up in a very tough neighborhood, and although I was a very big sports fanatic in everything I did, sometimes in high levels, like getting a scholarship to high school for basketball. And so, you know, I formed many baseball teams and many softball teams and traveled around the tri-state area playing for money. Okay, my family had bingo games going on at the end of Sunday dinners at my grandmother's house. The kids always wanted to use their real money to play bingo with the older people. Okay, I grew up in a Queens neighborhood, a very tough Queens neighborhood, and pitched quarters against the wall. Traded picture cards and flipped picture cards for money. Played poker for money. Played anything for money. Played anything. I once sat in my basement at 15 years old, and I'm prefacing this on purpose. I once sat in my basement and had 4 decks of cards facing upside down, backwards, so I couldn't see what I was doing. I placed a baseball hat against the wall. Against the wall. And I stood there for hours, days and hours at a time, flipping those cards against the wall and counting up what suit just fell into the hat. Didn't know what I was flipping. At the end of the day, no matter what I did, the club suit always came out on top. Gave me an edge. I'm playing poker. If I'm playing Klondike poker, and I played with bookmakers, and I played with the best wise guys, I play with everybody. But always clubs came out. So if there were 3 clubs on the board in Klondike poker, And there was one.
Feel like I'm in the afterlife. Entice me, hypnotize me, get high with me but don't die, please. You're gnarly, baby, you're righteous. I'm Marley, perks in my cannabis. And codeine help me sleep, don't take that shit away from me. I quit another day, but right now it helps me with my peace. That link can't get enough of me, it's making love to me, But I know the same drug can make you die in your sleep. I'm doing everything I can, you got me tattooed on your leg. I'm trying to thank you with this song, but I keep dozing off the meds. I got your name in your face running through my head. Sipping that purple devil every day till it's horns in my dreads. Feel like I'm in the afterlife. Life is a journey, okay. Hopefully mine don't end on a gurney, okay. My demons wanna kill me, but they not worthy, no way. If they want smoke, demon slayers on the way. Life is a journey, okay. Hopefully mine don't end on a gurney, okay. My demons wanna kill me, but they not worthy, no way. If they want smoke, demon slayers on the way. His and hers, me and her, killing demons. What's the word? Insecure, super scared. Got those two things off me for sure. Guns in her Louis purse. When they hate on me, they hate on her. So she keep a 40 bar perk just in case somebody heard. Introvert, immature, Tupac nigga, no she curd. I got the juice, I sip and slur. Slip in the kitty and make it purr. I'm finished talking, I'm not with the words. A fuck nigga tryna get hurt. A fuck nigga tryna get hurt. He a pussy, tell him get back under his skirt. Feel like I'm in the afterlife. Life is a journey, okay. Hopefully mine don't end on a gurney, okay. My demons wanna kill me, but they not worthy, no way. If they want smoke, demon slayers on the way. Life is a journey, okay. Hopefully mine don't end on a gurney, okay. My demons wanna kill me, but they not worthy, no way. If they want smoke, demon slayers on the way. How you feeling floating on the purple? Floating on the purple, I feel like a different person. Snakes in the grass, God taught me how to see serve. Lord knows I'll be lost if I ain't have my perk. Lord knows I get pissed when it feel like they ain't working. Leave me in the room with a nun and a Birkin. $5 million, say I had that bitch twerk. 45 or a chopper, either way you gon' be hurt. Winning Gary, so I don't gotta be in the streets lurking. Haters, can't see him through the Gucci aviators. Lucid dream stream top on the playlist. Laugh at these hoes, ha Davis. Bitch you funny. You ain't got no money. You ain't get my money. High as a dummy, but I ain't no dummy. Swimming in some cutty, from a different country. Listening to Cuddy, day and night or something. Every day I wake up sipping the money. I don't see anyone taking it from me. I don't see anybody shitting on me. I get what I want cause a nigga didn't earn it. Shout out to all of the niggas that switched up. That's a diamond bridge you burning. Shout out to all the bitches that didn't blow me. Your name should've been Curtis. Oh, don't you get it, Curtis Blow? 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 Floating on the purple, I feel like a different person. Snakes in the grass, God taught me how to see serve. Lord knows I'll be lost if I ain't have my perk. Lord knows I get pissed when it feel like they ain't working. Leave me in the room with a nun and a Birkin. $5 million, say I had that bitch twerk. 45 or a chopper, either way you gon' be hurt. Winning Gary, so I don't gotta be in the streets lurking. Haters, can't see him through the Gucci aviators. Lucid dream stream top on the playlist. Laugh at these hoes, ha Davis. Bitch you funny. I told her ride it like a rental, it's just a rental. I'm not with all the sentimentals. Rental. just keep it simple. I told her ride it like a rental. Skirt, 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 skirt. After this song, I'm finna go ride some dirt bikes. Lit. In the hills, fucking up all the happy houses. I told her ride it like a rental, it's just a rental. I'm not with all the sentimentals, just keep it simple. You wanna know what I'm into, so you can get into it. I ain't tryna get into it, I done been through it. A lot of shit been on my mental, I done been through it. Niggas say they gon' kill me, Nike just do it. Bitches say they want the real me, they sound real stupid. I already told you my relationship with Cupid. This shit don't ever work, my heart cold. It's been cold since I threw it to the South Pole. Boyfriend want a rivalry. A nigga better come ride for me. I remember when I couldn't get their time of day. Now these hoes wanna spend their time with me. I remember being little playing board games. Now I'm playing real life Monopoly. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. I wake up in the morning with an alarm clock in my head. It's a coach whistle and like something cash register. Ching. I don't gotta come back cause I never left. I can only imagine how that feels, no disrespect. On the right track, I don't never go left. Need my millions up front, yeah, plus a bonus. Had a big heart, till a nigga sold it. Had a good soul, till a nigga sold it. We came from the same place, I made it, you stayed. They wasn't gon' hear our story unless a real nigga told it. Took his bitch, yeah, I stole her. I'm getting bolder. I'm sick, nigga, no Ebola. Need a Ricola. She took my heart, yeah, she stole it. And now she owned it. My heart break on the way, I'm good for the moment. I'm Tom Hanks with the play, Forrest Gump run. I get bad news every day, getting high just in case. Fake boobs to the face. Good news, masturbate. How rude, baddie with an attitude, give me face. Attitude on like a ratatouille. Let her swallow, she should have an attitude of gratitude. Bullets hollow, give him to a nigga like an attitude. 50 shot clip for a nigga with an attitude. Rolls Royce truck, catch me cruising on the avenue. Good nut, bust from some head, yeah, that'll do. I ain't Mr. T, no, I never pity fool. I see how you living, to be honest, it's pitiful. I don't like much, I'm a chill dude. Complicated, but it's kinda simple. Call my gun proactive, you a pimple. Catch me interacting with your bitch, Walk in the room, I'm too smooth. That's not me, that's the perks, Till I die, I'ma work, Had to cut down on the circle. I was sleeping away money, couldn't wake up and get money. Now I'm up trying to get money, give a fuck what they want from me. I was too heartbroken to get money. Yeah, I'm sad, but I'm no dummy. If there's anything you should take from me, it's that I'm a confused young rich junkie.
Baby J.
ATL Jacob. Sipping that money to kill on my truck. I promise I'm ballin' just like triple double. She pick up the bands and put them in a duffel. Bring the money to me and I'm making it double. Me and Benjamin Franklin having a cuddle. Call a play with my brothers, we up in the huddle. Get the second, I make sure that I want to fall. I need a mention in ATL. I got a confession, I'm rich as hell. You still wanna keep that on the DL. I'm addicted to money, man, I need some hell. If you get in my way, then you can catch a shell. You know if they feel a nigga like bro. Yeah. Whoa, I used to wake up in hell. Yeah, you could smell the pain in the air. Everybody lying, say if they care. Knowing nobody really give a care. Crack smoke, gun smoke in the air. That nigga crib looking like Bel Air. Yeah. If I tell her I like a friend, then she gon' share. Yeah. Come through, baby, let's play triple dare. I actually have a girl. L-O-T-T-I, my world. You feel I'm on top of the world. Sipping that money to kill all my troubles. I promise I'm ballin' till I triple double. Just pick up the bins and put them in the duffel. Bring the money to me and I'm making it double. Me and Benjamin Franklin having a cuddle. Call a play with my brothers, we up in the huddle. Get the sack and I make sure that I went up for 'em. Thumbing through my ribs. Put Biscotti in my lungs. I'm smoking green. Chopper on me, I don't talk. I just off the beam. Let my gun bust a nut and leave. I ain't leaving clue on the scene. Close range, so I got blood on my. I've been on the run, but I will never run from the love. Feel on my dick, there's a gun. Not right there, just a little above. I value my relationship is forever, but I've been cheating on the drugs. Broke up codeine in a new plug. And them hot rod pints, I need two Put Biscotti in my lungs. I'm smoking green. Chopper on me, I don't talk. I just up the beam. Let my gun bust a nut, then leave. I ain't leave a clue on the scene. Close range, so I got blood on my jeans. Saints World Cup, ain't no red in my lane. Bank rolled up, I've been swimming in green. Still a blue-faced king. Benjamin Franklin, come dirty and clean. I know my haters hate to see me succeed. If they get the chance, they'll end up murdering me. That shit got me laughing, Kill tech, get the rapping, grog. Fuck nigga on your father. Don't matter if you older. They say age just a number. That's the case, I'm way over. These niggas and these bitches that think that they get it. Boy backstage fast shit, suck dick. Bitch, I got a bitch, better get you a ticket. Walk through the night with my gun like a creep. On my shirt Mason Martin, on my shoes double C. I don't know what it's gonna take you to believe. I ain't going nowhere, I ain't gon' leave you. I ain't going nowhere, I ain't gon' leave you. Stuck with me. Apologies for all my fuckery. Baby, I've been on the run, but I will never run from your love. Feel on my dick, there's a gun. Not right there, just a little above. I value my relationship is forever, but I've been cheating on the drugs. Broke up codeine in a new plug. And them hot rod pints, I need two Put Biscotti in my lungs. Smoking green. Chopper on me, I don't talk. I just off the beam. Let my gun bust a nut and leave. I ain't leave a clue on the scene. Close range, so I got blood on my jeans.
Turn to a murder scene. Sipping codeine while I'm flown on the beam. Took some morphine, but don't call me a fiend. I ain't no bastard, my daddy a king. Wu-Tang, we chasing the cream. Don't be a fool, it ain't all what it seems. Let it dissolve, it'll flow through your stream. It's a good talent, play the strings. I was at the bus stop, now I got Billy truck, Lund truck, Rolls Royce keys. Driveway, a parking lot on acres and acres on top of countries. Finally got some paper, I'm paying my fees. Young gonna wanna keep a trick on my sleeve. She like my persona, she don't want me to leave. Keeping it 100 every day when you need. She said, boy, I love you when I pray you don't leave me. I ain't going nowhere, I ain't gonna leave you.
I ain't going nowhere, I ain't gon' leave you. I ain't going nowhere, I ain't gon' leave you. You stuck with me. Apologies for my fuckery. Baby, I've been on the run, but I will never run from your love. If you feel on my dick, there's a gun. Not right there, just a little above. I value my relationship is forever, but I've been cheating on the drugs. Broke up codeine in a new plug. Hot rod pints, I need two of them. Lean, flip a Scotty in my lungs. I'm smoking green. Chopper on me, I don't talk. I just up the beam. Let my gun bust a nut, then leave. I ain't leave a clue on the scene. Close range, so I got blood on my jeans.
Hey, it was a surprise. You really
Yo,
didn't
dead
know.
ass, we had no
I
idea.
told y'all y'all was gonna
We
win.
had no idea. Why? I was blown away. I couldn't even go up. I was like,
Range, so I got blood on my green. Chopper on me, I don't talk. I just up the beam. Let my gun bust a nut, then leave. I ain't leave a clue on the scene. Close range, so I got blood on my jeans. Real cup, ain't no red in my lane. Bank rolled up, I've been swimming in green. Still
Special teams player of the year, the big terrific in terms of production here as well. 100 yards, that's in the top 10 in the country. Yeah, I tell you what, this guy to me has as much quickness and burst out of the break at the top of the route as anybody. He's going to be a really, really good third down slot guy. I think that's going to be really hard to cover when you got that 3rd and 6. You see the separation right there. I think this guy is a lot like Len McConkey type of player. Yeah, coach, he's speedy, sturdy, and he's a guy who has great hands, consistently flush the ball away from his body. He said when his playing days are over, he wants to open the steakhouse. He's also a punt return to two fields.
Yeah, back-to-back years as a team captain at Iowa State. Tremendous leadership in that 4.39 40 at the combine. He had 4 catches of 50-plus yards for touchdowns back in 2023. And oh, wait, we got a 2-for-1 special here. The Texans double dip at Iowa State wide receiver with Jane Higgins in round 2 and Jalen Noel here at round 3.
Please leave your
We'll stick together. How about that? It's the Texans protection from his other weapons.
The Home Depot has fast, free delivery, so you can get everything you need for out there or in here without having to go anywhere. Order today and get fast, free delivery from the Home Depot.
You've earned this, so hold it up high. You don't just give an extra hand, you give your whole heart, because it feels good to raise up the community that raised you. You are a fighter. This is your reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter.
These penguins are just absolute magic.
This Earth Month, National Geographic invites you to unlock the secrets of the penguin.
Style or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Or get 0.9% APR 2025 Sierra 1500 miles. Or current eligible GMC owners get over $7,800 total value on select Sierra 1500 miles.
We started on a dead-end street in Rockland, Mass. Through hard work, we've been able to grow this company. And now we have 130 locations. We're very fortunate to be with M&T Bank. Whether it's treasury services or working line of credit or providing loans for our growth, it's been nothing but collaboration. When you see a company that wants to grow, wants to reach more communities, that's the future.
Your life is pretty smart, but when it's time to eat, suddenly you feel out of sync. Refresh your routine with Factor. Chef-prepared meals delivered with a tap, ready in 2 minutes. Imagine dinner on autopilot and enjoying Tuscan tomato chicken without lifting a finger. Upgrade your plate. Optimize your nutrition. Eat smart with Factor.
Watch every moment of the Karen Reed murder retrial, live from the courtroom. Gavel-to-gavel coverage on WCPB.com and on Very Local. Download the Very Local app now on your phone or smart TV. Powered by WCPB News Center 5. In the third round of the NFL draft here in Green Bay, look at the most recent picks. We told you about Jalen Noel from Iowa State, going Stevie Tootin Higgins with the Texans. Both Cyclone wide receivers moving on. Indianapolis Colts took Justin Wally from Minnesota. Now the Gophers taking.
Yeah, 3.5-year starter from Minnesota was Justin Wally, Reeves. This guy's got some serious on-ball production over the past 2 seasons with 17 pass breakups. You're seeing him playing some off coverage here. I think he's at his best when he gets up in the face of opposing wide receivers because he's able to be physical but not undisciplined. He allowed just a 30.2% completion percentage as the primary player in coverage this past year. Plays mostly on the perimeter. Got some good bloodlines as well. His brother Jaden played wide receiver at Mississippi State. He was at the Shrine Bowl. Ran a 4.4 at the combine, by the way. 5'11", 190 pounds. Not a ton of flash, not a ton of sizzle, but just a really reliable football player. Another one, though, that reinforces this is the draft where beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I thought he might be available on day 3. Instead, he goes in round 3 to the Indianapolis Colts.
There have been a few of those guys tonight. It sort of underscores what we've talked about in terms of making these selections. Also taken just moments ago by the Cincinnati Bengals is Dylan Fairchild, offensive lineman, a guard from Georgia. And Dylan's just trying to get his entire life together, like right now. And finished there when he proposed to his longtime girlfriend Elizabeth in La Jolla, California. And then, you know, they get married, they tie the knot about a month later, and now here he is, got a job. So now everybody's happy as Dylan Fairchild goes to the Bengals.
You know, I think Dylan is a really tough, competitive fighter. He's got a very strong upper body. He was a high school wrestler. I think he won the state championship. You see him here in pass pro, hitting the guy sideways. He doesn't get a lot of movement in the run game, but as a finisher, he really fights the finish, as you see him do against Texas. And this guy has done a real good job of pass pro. You see him redirect here on the stump. So this is a good player.
Yeah,
I think he's got a lot of upside.
Yeah, to Coach's point about his pass protection aptitude, last year allowed just a 0.4% pressure percentage, as in less than 1%. On top of that, you know, Coach is talking about this as well. I think the run game temperament is good. Listen, that's trench warfare for 60 minutes of football. You might get knocked back on your butt on a play. You better get up the next play and pretend like you're going to be the guy, or at least have the mentality that you're going to be the guy to get back up. And instead put your defender on his backside. Saw that consistently from Fairchild. Really steady regardless of the outcome.
Yeah, and you know, Kirby really liked this guy's attitude. He thought he was, you know, great in the locker room for his team. Sometimes didn't play as well as maybe he'd hoped to, but he really likes this young man.
Okay, look, this is all important. Joe Burrow, he's really happy. Dylan Fairchild is going to try to help him. But you are a master of mental preparation and approach. So Dylan Fairchild just got married. What type of marriage advice for a long and happy marriage, like the one you enjoy, would you give to it?
Let her be the boss.
That one down.
Wise words. Well, all this know this. We got some Pentagon next level unfolding here.
Gave me the 10 Commandments
is fast, closing, instinctive, has good ball skills. He can cover. So, I think this is kind of a sleeper guy because of injury. And if these injuries don't cause problems in the future, this guy's going to be a good player.
I think this is a tone setter, too. You can't say about too many safeties. He likes to hit you. And you talked about the speed. How about this? Coming back from that ACL surgery, less than 6 months removed, he ran a Penn State Pro Day, and scouts had him timed between 4.45 and 4.50. Guy wasn't even fully recovered.
The Pittsburgh Steelers are on the line.
Of the year recipient and 2001 Pro Football Hall of Famer
Thank you very much. With the 83rd pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, the Pittsburgh Steelers, looking to be dominant once again, select Caleb Johnson, running back, Iowa. We don't know exactly what the Steelers are going to do at quarterback this season. That Aaron Rodgers talked. They've got a Steelers-type running back here. Can't really do it. I mean, Caleb Johnson, really close to his grandparents. His granddad pretty much raised him. His grandmother, she passed away. She asked her husband, make sure you take care of Caleb. And guys, I'll tell you, anytime you come across a young man who's close with his grandparents, or at least one of them, you're going to have a high-character individual. That's exactly what he is. His granddad put him out of school. I mean, put him out of sports. Make sure he kept his grades up, put him back in football, and now he just feels like he owes everything to his granddad, and he runs with the bitches. Well, they lost Najee Harris. Yeah. The Steelers, and to me, this guy's that hype. My mother, she asked her husband, make sure you take care of Caleb. Anytime you come across a young man who's close with his grandparents, at least one of them, you're going to have a high-character individual. That's exactly what he is. His granddad put him out of school. I mean, make sure you keep his grades up, put him back in football, and now he just feels like he owes everything to his granddad, and he runs with the running back.
Against Nebraska, they took for about 80 yards in just a weaving play with just about 5 players had a chance to tackle him. This guy's a factor on both the passing front and the running front.
But Fred Ferentz is an offensive lineman. He puts his stamp on this guy. Certainly produced the team in Iowa. He's going to the Steelers. So that's the second pick that the Steelers have made in the first round last night. They took the defensive lineman from Oregon, Derek Harmon. Derek has been very close to his mom. His mom passed away earlier today, and we'll show you a little taste of what Derek was experiencing when he got the call last night that he'd been drafted by the Steelers. His mom was in a very difficult situation last night. The emotion pouring out of him was obvious, and Derek has been there for his mother throughout very trying times.
My mom means everything to me. Her name is Tiffany Sane. That's my rock. That's my wife. My freshman year at Michigan State, she ended up having a stroke, which left her paralyzed on her left side. It was kind of hard, but it's something that we was used to as far as her health, because just growing up, she had about 8 brain surgeries. I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan, so I was probably 4 or 5 minutes away from home on some